Hello, my name is Penghsuan and I'm a Taiwanese working on the human rights field, including the Tibet movement for several years. And recently there have been many different waves of protest, both in Asia and the West. Many people say that a protest would not be legitimate if it's violate the laws or if it causes any damage, such as breaking the window, flipping over things as barricades, and etc. However, if you look into a cause, in many cases, you will observe that the essential of the movement is basically the weak side of the society trying to make themselves being seen and trying to gain the rights that they have been deprived. And how do you make people see you? Of course, for some causes, people choose to be nice and change the society with empathies and emotions. But that's not always the case. Sometimes it's so urgent when there are people getting killed or harmed on a daily basis, and when for these people, life just can't go on under such oppression, then we have to take the action to make the normal people see, to make them face the inconvenient truth in this society, and to face all this ugly reality. By fulfilling these purpose, sometimes it's critical to disturb people's daily routines and even breaking some laws or social restrictions. Of course, in the Tibet movement, we try our best to keep our movements non-violent and strategic, which means we attempt to put the negative effect of our actions to the very least, while we still let people see us and care about us. But still, it is dangerous to easily put the same standard on everyone and every movement on this world. Because in a place that is unjust to certain groups of people, or is basically a non-democratic and unfree society, the tactic people can use might be very, very limited. For example, inside Tibet or in East Turkestan, we can see that a peaceful protest often leads to the disappearance of the personals, and they would get threatened, harassed, beaten, or put into jail, or just get killed. While none of the calls of their protest would be heard. And that's why there are so many fellow Tibetans they chose to burn themselves. And that's why many Uyghur brothers and sisters they chose violence, because nothing else works. In many places, we are privileged enough to exercise our freedom of expression and right to protest freely and peacefully. We're protected by police and not being mistreated by them. And of course, we should try our best to keep our voice being heard while causing the least damages. But we should never take the tactics of a protest as the only standard of evaluating our movements. Because if we do so, we may also fall into the trap of the injustice, and our silence will make us stand with the solid wall rather than the egg that break against it. And in the end, may all truth and justice prevail. Thank you.